Hey, welcome to my channel and this video. My name is Allie. My channel is Honeybee Simming, and thank you so much for tuning in and giving my little video a chance. I will be playing the 5 Families Legacy Challenge by Ocean Sims. Love Ocean Sims and love the idea of this challenge because, oh, hey, I too am a girly that cannot finish a full on legacy. It is a 5 generation legacy challenge where the first generation is called the lesson plan. And it says here, following in your mother's footsteps, you become a teacher in search of stability and control. You begin a secret romance with a married fellow teacher, ooh, eventually convincing them to leave their spouse. Together, you build a seemingly perfect life, but your need for control carries into parenting. The more you push your child toward perfection, the more they rebel, threatening everything you've built. So we can get more into the traits and everything, the specifics of this. Well, I was gonna say once we meet our heir, but let's go ahead and meet our heir. There she is. Yes. So our heir, our teacher, is Miss Rosaura Chavez. Here she is in all her glory. I think she was going to try and feed the chickens. So let's have her do that. Yeah, let's go collect the eggs. Take care of our little chickens. But this is Rosaura. She is our first generation heir, the teacher. And if you can't tell, we are in Ciudad Enamorada. Also, you might be wondering, why is she dressed like this? We are playing, or I am adding, kind of a decades twist to this legacy challenge. Just because of my personal gameplay, I like to see time pass, I guess, through clothing and things like that. I like to feel like they've actually lived through the decades. So I like to play decades challenges, and we're starting not in the 1890s where decades challenges usually start. We'll be starting in the no texts 1940s. So she won't be on her phone. Ideally, I mean, you know the Sims, they're on their phones like all the time. But oh, and we have another Sim in the household. Another bombshell has entered the villa. Let's first talk about Rosaura. So her traits as per the challenge are perfectionist, competitive, and family oriented. I also have a couple other mods in here, like the RPO mod, Wonderful Whims and such. So she has these other traits. She'd be happy to have a child. She's alluring. She's a lover, a caregiver, and she has the fear of the dark, which I'm actually removing right now. Another part of this challenge is for the heirs to get formative moments as they grow into adulthood, but obviously we didn't play with Rosaura as a child, so I just gave her the good student formative moment. Sorry. She also has the soulmate aspiration, and you might be able to peep that she does already have a romantic partner. So this isn't a part of the challenge. I mean, aspiration is, but it doesn't say they're supposed to start with a partner or anything. But I gave her a boyfriend for the mess. I gave her like a high school, college sweetheart just to add to the drama. But yeah, her boyfriend is Martin Fuentes. He is proper music lover and adventurous. And they have a decent relationship, but he doesn't actually live in Ciudad Enamorada with our family here. It is a decades challenge after all, so he, in my head, is like off at war or something. It's the 40s. So he's not around. He's not around to really check in on her that much. We'll try to have her write letters, but he can't really say what she will or will not do when she's at work or who she will or will not interact with. Speaking of work, we have to go in 12 minutes. Awesome. But she is in the education career as per the challenge. She is level 1. She's a substitute teacher. I gave her some skills to like help her out in the career in general. I feel like, I don't like starting with Sims as blank slates, so I just gave her some skills to round her out. We'll be going to work in 12 minutes, and I do have a little school building built. I made it a, what's it called, custom venue, so there's like a schedule, certain people are supposed to be there. Here's a little bit of radical vulnerability. I've filmed this part and played like this day in her life maybe 7 times. I kind of know how this day will go out. I don't know, something always changes. I've also fixed certain things with the venue, so I don't know why I'm explaining this because you guys haven't seen those parts. I've just lived them and been humbled by them. So let's see. Hopefully, she gets the notification to go to work. Okay, yeah, she won't. So we'll just go ahead and go to the custom venue. Wait, I'm realizing I didn't even explain who this person was. Before we go to school, I'll explain who Amara Chavez is. Amara is Rosaura's mom, and she was the teacher that inspired Rosaura to be a teacher. And I feel like she's retired now. And yeah, I just feel like she's very artsy, very fun, cute, and I feel like she's a little bit more like rebellious, cool. I feel like her and her late husband, when they were in their prime, maybe they were like very revolutionary, radical spirits. Rosaura, I don't really see that for her. I see her as being maybe a little bit more modern, but that's a little bit about them. I'll get more into their relationship and everything at a later date. We have to get to work. Okay, here we are. Yes, and the clump of people have arrived. Exciting. Here we are at the school. All my terrain paint is gone. That's awesome. So this is the school she works at, and it was not really built by me. I edited it heavily, but I did not build the structure of it myself or some of the classroom. I think it was originally called Ciudad Enamorada School by River Cute on the gallery. If I got that right, be impressed by me. But yeah, here are all the students. Everyone's dressed. Yay! Except Rosaura. I gotta change her into a little bit more of a professional outfit. Okay, here she is. So cute. Okay, once everyone in this clump disperses, we'll introduce everybody, but I'll we can go ahead on a little tour of the school. Now I edited it, but I can't say that word. But there may still be some issues just because I probably did a very rushed job on it. But here's the cafeteria. Cute, cute. Here, I think is the classroom we'll be focusing on. Cute, cute. I wish this was a blackboard, but I couldn't find any overrides. Here's another type of classroom. Fun. Here's like a staff area. The administrator's office. I did put an administrator here. A woodworking classroom. I don't know. I wanted these teens to learn skills, and this is the only other skill I could really think of. Is our crowd dispersing? Not really. Guys, you can walk in. Can they walk in? What if they can't? Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, we can't. We can't walk in. So let me just. Oh, I totally forgot. There's like benches in front of this gate. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay, now everyone should be walking in all at once. Anyway, continuing our little tour, we have the bathrooms, the art room, science room, and a library. Let's introduce ourselves to the teachers. Okay, so this lovely lady, I'm going to change her outfit too. This lovely lady, you may have seen her face pop up in a bunch of text messages, and that's because she is our best friend. Her name is Irene, and we are good friends with her. I feel like she was a teacher here first, maybe recommended us for this job, and now we're here, subbing for the language arts teacher, the reading teacher, writing teacher, what have you. But yeah, she's our bestie. The other teachers, conveniently, are two handsome married men. The first one being this guy, Bernardo Vera. Hey, we can introduce ourselves to him. Okay, let's introduce ourselves to Bernardo. She's attracted, of course. Okay, and he hates us. And he hates us. So something like this happens every single time. We think he's an interesting sim. He thinks we're pretentious. Okay. And then the other teacher here is Aldo Silva. Might as well introduce ourselves. They're our coworkers after all. I see him as like the math teacher. Bernardo gives maybe the my god, why does he hate us too? To me, Bernardo's like maybe the woodworking teacher, but Aldo, why do you hate us? Let's find out. We're very attracted to him. We think he's admirable, amazing. He thinks we're clingy. You know, those impressions can change. They just have to get to know us. Maybe there can be a little bit of an enemies to lovers action going on. Oh my gosh, this is the first time like the school building has like really worked where kids are sitting down with each other doing homework. I'm obsessed. We should be starting lectures though. Like the other teachers should be lecturing too, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to go insane if I do. We're just going to hold our lecture. Subbing for our first class. How exciting. Really wish this was a blackboard, but what can you do? All right, all the teachers are coming in to observe. That's great. That's not terrifying. The janitor's coming in to observe as well. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look, there's so many teens here. Everybody sit down. I got rid of the steady sit mod. Oh well, everyone can stand for this first class. They're just so excited to learn, you know? Who wouldn't be? She's literally so cute. Sorry, like everyone's being so loud in the background. I'm taking screenshots. Like a proud mom. I feel like her mom would be so proud too. Kid, you're not supposed to be here. You're skipping. I did forget to introduce us to an important staff member. We have our administrator. I'm going to butcher her last name because I can't roll my R's, but we have Miss Agnes Aruga Fondo. This is my crude translation of Crumplebottom. So, yes, this is a version of Agnes Crumplebottom. But in my universe, she is the administrator of this school. Her only job at this school is to research and to be mean to others. We just needed, a dramatic force. She's come to observe too. What do you think? Are we doing a good job? You're going to hire us full time? She doesn't look impressed, but she is the one to impress. This is so cute. I just wish everyone was sitting down, but that's okay. I'm not going to freak out about it or anything. Okay, it's 12. Let's see if people will eat. Aldo was playing rock, paper, scissors with this kid. Okay, he's that kind of teacher, I see. Disrupting my class to play around with a kid. Sure. All right, she's going to make a garden salad. Will anyone join us in the teacher's lounge? If we make a pot of coffee, will all the handsome teachers come to the room? Okay, how are we doing with this salad, girl? Hurry up. Salad complete. Time to bring out the Rubik's Cube. All right, go ahead, eat it so we can be full and focused, and maybe we could sit with some of our colleagues, perhaps. Are these guys gonna come in? Okay, just Irene. That's okay. She's our friend too. How you doing, girl? Yeah, let's enthuse about writing, sure. By the way, here's our lunch lady. So this isn't working, but I like it aesthetically, so it stays. Oh yeah, I gotta take a smoke break. What are we feeling? We want to chat with Tatiana? Don't know who that is. Reach level 10 in any skill. We could probably do that in the future, but I'm not going to pin it. Oh, we're feeling a deep connection with Irene, and now we're going to go dance. I was going to say, let's go talk to Aldo, but I don't want to be clingy towards him. Maybe we'll go talk to Bernardo because he's smoking in our classroom. There's some sort of error happening here, and I don't know how to feel about it. Maybe if I reset him, he will be normal. Okay, there we go. Maybe let's talk to Bernardo. What did he say? He just thinks we're pretentious? We're not, though. So let's give him a heartfelt compliment. Thank you so much for stopping by our lesson. Hey. Talk about warm temperature, maybe? She wants to flirt with him, but we will not do that. Everyone move! Ask to swing with. Wait a second. Talk about the rain. Very basic small talk happening here. All right, let's go back to our classroom. Or maybe we can help one of the teens with their homework. Everyone should be doing homework now. Maybe they're on the library. Yeah. It's like study hall hour. Let's help this little girl here. Hey, Eva. Can we help you with your homework, girl? Okay. She thinks we're clingy too. So what's going on here? We just give off that vibe, I guess. Maybe a little desperate. Can we help her with her homework even? Oh, I don't think so. Well, sorry. Can't help you, girl. Look at all these kids reading this full school. I love it. Wait, why are you mad? First impressions are strong. Oh, did she not like Eva either? What do we think of Eva? We think she's immature. Well, Rosaura, I hate to break it to you, but she is a child, so. Well, it's the end of the school day. Oh, we didn't even introduce ourselves to the administrator. Let's go ahead and do that. Hi. Sasamba. Let's tell her an unbelievable story about today. Today I met two hot guys and they both hated me. This has never happened before in my life. All right, Agnes. She thinks nothing of us. I mean, I guess it's better than hating us, so. Well, she is about to go brutally dance now to end the school day. I think maybe instead of dancing here, maybe we could go to the club with Irene. Have a little bit of a happy hour moment. How about that? Let's gossip about coworkers and let's keep gossiping about our coworkers at the lounge. How about that? Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and go to the lounge and I'll see you guys there. She looks so mischievous. Okay, we have made it to the lounge. The lounge, also not built by me because look at it, it's beautiful. It was built by a very talented person from the gallery. It's another version of the original lounge that's here in Ciudad Enamorada, but it's so beautiful on the inside. Yeah, here we are. We had a little quick change moment. We're with Irene, our girl. Some people are populating. Let's go see if the bar is functioning. It usually never is. Let's order drinks for our group to celebrate our first day. We'll go ahead and have some ale. Yabasubao. Let's go, girls. Okay, yes, I did take the time to give everyone the level 5 in the Salvadoranian culture skill. And yes, I did make everyone go dance the Roomba Sim right now so that the club would look full and everyone's dancing right. Because I can and because I should. I think we're gonna go try to dance. And everyone should be dancing right. Yes. And we're gonna go join them. Hey. Come on, get over here, girls. Damn. Sorry, we're having like an in-depth girl talk right now, which is really, really valid. What are they even talking about? Local fishing spots. Get up and dance. Yes. This is actually Mr. Silva's wife, Felipita. So this is the competition right here, potentially. Are any of our guys here? Perhaps. If the wife is here, doesn't look like it. It's girls' night. This lady is attracted to Irene. Okay. I love when Sims dance well. Okay, I stopped controlling Irene and we might head out since no one of interest is really here. We do have work tomorrow after all, and who knows what'll happen there. If Rosaura did have a cell phone right now, I feel like Amara would be texting her nonstop, like, where the freak are you, girl? She looks so goofy. Listen, she's just a fun loving girl, okay? And she's gonna go out on a Monday night, get drunk, and she will still wake up early the next morning and go to work, okay? Trust. Okay, she got home. Oh my god, she's throwing up. Sorry, girl. I feel like she would not be happy with Rosada right now. I feel like she'd kind of give it to her right now. Argue about house rules. Like, why are you turning up late at night? It's not really that late at night. And you are drunk. And you have work tomorrow, girl. Urgh. New family dynamic difficult. No. Would you say that Amara and Rosada have a difficult family dynamic? I know she's like arguing with her right now, but I feel like I wouldn't describe their dynamic as difficult. They just have different personalities. I feel like she's just responding how any mom would with their young daughter who just got their first real job. Like, get it together type thing. Amara's a cool girl too. Like, she's fun loving and free and has a rebellious spirit, but like, also has lived enough life to know when you have to be serious. We're just gonna have Rosaura try to go to bed, sleep it off, and feel better in the morning, hopefully. So I'll see you all then. Okay, so Rosaura's up bright and early, hungover, trying to get ready to go to work. I think when given the prompt, we'll have Rosaura go to work on her own today. We might spend the day with Amara and get to know her better and the world a little bit because she is a diva too. Love her. Okay, Amara, go ahead and take care of the garden. Rosaura, take care of yourself. Get dressed. Ugh, this is such a vibe. Look at our chickens. They're so cute. This is Crucita, our hen. Hen chick, our hen chick. Should probably name him. We'll name it Kitty Kitty. Alright, this action takes forever, which I kind of like, but also, like, get on with it. Rosaura, are you ready to go to work yet? She's still feeling horrible. She won't feel good for another 45 minutes. Okay, she'll feel fine by the time she actually goes to work. Maybe we can squeeze in a little love letter to her boyfriend. This thing is a computer override. Let's see. We will write a love email to Martin. We accidentally sent it to Aldo? What? Just kidding. We'll do that before we leave. Dearest Martin, I love you and I miss you dearly. There's absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to me and my attractive coworkers. Sincerely, Rosaura. That was beautiful. She is still washing these clothes, bro. Go faster. Okay, finally she's done. Hang on clothesline. They're clean, thank God. Can we do that? Look at her outfit. What the heck? We need to take these to the clothesline. Not you. Second outfit change of the day. Many more to come, I'm sure. Rosaura today inspire them to be competitive. She moves with the boss. Maybe socialize with coworkers so she gets to know them. Maybe that'll inspire some sort of prompt or something. I feel like obviously this house is in the city. I still haven't decided yet either if like what's it called? Chestnut Ridge would be like the countryside of Ciudad Enamorada or if it'll be like more of a Texas situation. But we might end up moving there. I just feel like it'd be cool to move to the countryside, but it'd also be cool if they like quote unquote moved to a new country. I just love immigrant stories. I come from a family of immigrants, so I love playing with that and love highlighting that. So it all depends on these two men that apparently hate her. So that's great. She has a bit of a better relationship with Bernardo, though. Oh my gosh, she's already starting another painting. We're about to run out of money here. We might have to go to the art market and sell this stuff. Whoa, I've never seen this painting before. So pretty. She just finished a masterpiece. How much is it worth? Should we sell that or keep it? It's so pretty. Does it fit anywhere in our house? That's kind of beautiful. And we'll sell those other two paintings at the art market. Let's go. Okay, we did not receive a promotion today, but we did get some money. Amara made another masterpiece I'm excited to look at. And I do know the next level of this career is like a teacher's aide. I was thinking maybe it'd be fun storyline wise for her to be tied to one of the male teachers and be their aide, canonically in our story, in our heads. So yeah, next time we'll work towards that promotion and we'll hopefully be paired with a mentor teacher to work with. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, see you later.